And welcome back to yet another Buffalo Bills pregame show where it is becoming evident that I need to invest in either a selfie stick or a tripod. But I asked the powers that be if we had the money to send me to London for the Bills game this year, and they said no, but we can make it as far as Wales. So here we are in Wales to talk about our Buffalo Bills coming off a huge victory against the Miami Dolphins. And right away, I want to say how nice it feels to have reestablished a rivalry with Miami, because not only are we better than them, but so quickly is New England so bad that they're not even our top rivals anymore, that Miami is our biggest concern in the division. And it just feels so good. So thank you, New England, and thank you, Miami, for this reestablished Miami rivalry. Breaking news, top news here. Perhaps injuries do happen in the NFL. It is a part of the game, and if you have to trust in the coaches to train up the players coming on behind, in this case, Trey White, who has a season-ending Achilles injury. We've already had troubles with our safeties. Jordan Poyer has missed 2 games in a row now. So really what it boils down to is Micah Hyde, we need you. But we'll get to that in a little bit. Also worth noting, on the offensive side of the ball, the concern about Josh Allen's future. Every single week, it would seem the Bills are committed to scoring so many points that they bring in Kaiir Elam to continue his development as the second-string quarterback. And when you see him game after game, you can't help but wonder, is Josh Allen's future as a starting quarterback in trouble here in Buffalo? Josh will be going up in one of the most anticipated matches of the season, one-on-one with the other lesser Josh Allen playing for the Jacksonville Jaguars this week, who is playing in a contract year very aggressively. So I cannot wait to see the better Josh Allen. I can't wait for him to take advantage of that aggression. Look for some draws, some screens, and Josh Allen making Josh Allen look absolutely silly this week. Also worth noting, Kingdon has the 3rd most targets of anyone in the season. So happy that the Bills are taking my strong advice and saying that the 2 tight end system, having those double weapons, is just something that would work so well with this team. And it took me 8 years of saying it, but it's finally paying dividends. So you're welcome. On the other side of the ball, like I said, Micah Hyde, we're going to need you to stay healthy, brother. Our defensive backfield is a little bit lacking in experience otherwise. With the injury to Trey White, the free agent situation is not ideal. Perhaps Levi Wallace, who is playing for a bad Pittsburgh Steelers team, perhaps he can get pulled away to come back home to Buffalo. Other than that, we just got to find maybe some practice squad players from across the league that we can bring in to be warm bodies here. At the same time, Von Miller is coming back in, but I would like to see him be on a pitch count, and I'd like that pitch count to be low. I'd like Von Miller to be rested for the end of the season when we need him the most and not be injured in the playoffs. Also, Ed Oliver playing the vast majority of the snaps, the defensive lineman with the highest percentage of snaps he sees, reaching his potential finally to justify his draft pick, Ed Oliver. Excellent play this year. I cannot believe that the Bills are going to run over Jacksonville in London. I wish this was a home game. You're killing us, Goodell. Let's not lose home games in London ever again after this. Deal? I have the Bills winning 42-16, and I can't wait to be back for another Bills game, for another victory week soon. Woo! Good day, mate.